Hi, I'm Charisma. I'm from paradise, but you know it as the Bahamas. I'm a journalist, so that makes me a storyteller. I like to have fun and see and do interesting things. I'm a world traveler. I'm a creator. I love seeing the pictures in my head come to life. I believe every interaction hides a story. It's just up to us to dig it out. Yup, that's me. I am Charisma.
On August 29th, Bahamians saw for the first time a documentary on transgender and intersex Bahamians. The documentary, which was written, produced, and directed by myself, sparked a much-needed conversation in this country. Take a look.
Pink shoes and sandcastles. He dreams of a girl who hides in his mother's closet. There, only he plays. No one's invited. There he is known as she. He, as they call her, rejects on the outside what she feels on the inside. Blinded, emotionless against her persecutors, she hides, and it slowly gets dark underneath.
In the Bahamas, a country where religious doctrine and culture strongly grips the fabric of our being, there are people who live among us, buried underneath what many call the truth, the way, and the light. The irony, though, is that what's underneath sometimes cannot always remain underneath. Just as weeds grow out through the cracks, there is a silent uprising of those who do not fit into society's box of either male or female. This phenomenon, while still buried outside of society's box, has existed for centuries in many countries. New Providence, a diverse, high-paced island in the Bahamas, is no stranger to the gay and lesbian movement, as in the last decade or so, more and more Bahamians, once afraid to face discrimination and violence, are coming out nonetheless.
No! Marriage is between a man and
Bahamians are pretty much familiar with the term LGBTI, thanks to local activists speaking up.
Because LGBT Bahamians are citizens.
But lesbian, gay, and bisexuals are usually as far as they understand on that list. But there are other groups on that spectrum we found that live among us in a very dark space underneath. While we will never know the answers to those questions, the fact remains, according to Alexis and the people interviewed for this documentary, that the LGBTI community is more than just HIV and AIDS. The fact also remains that healthcare for this community is paramount, as many transgender and intersex Bahamians are forced to do whatever they have to survive. While provisions exist to some extent on paper and through policy, the healthcare establishment in this country could go a long way in bringing this group of Bahamians from the shadows. Until then, most are forced to leave the country to receive the necessary medical assistance they need to live a healthy and comfortable life. Tones is one of the lucky ones to be able to afford the opportunity to live his true self. How do you feel?
Great. A little scared, but great. A bit disappointed that I have to leave to be who I want, but I'm excited. So it's a bit mixed feelings.
So what's the first thing you're going to do when you get to Canada?
Probably have a drink.
The Afrocentric curriculum. So people would say, oh, that's the African school. We've become known as that. And the person say, well, that woman was born in Africa? No, right here in the heart of Fox Hill to the Davis-Ferguson clan.
It's a 5-year-old institution that's making waves deep in the heart of Fox Hill.
We have to be able to compete globally.
We offer a variety of different languages. In fact, we offer 6 different modern languages.
This week on The Bahamas Tonight, we take a deeper look at the school that's drawing a lot of attention for its unusual approach to education.
It is so much a part. It's my life. And then I thought about going back even from I was a child in Andros. This is what I grew up into. My parents did this kind of thing on the island, even in Andros. So this is like my life, all I knew about them, helping people, feeding, putting people to live in the home and everything.
They're the faces of compassion, wisdom, and comfort for the thousands of people they have helped over the last 3 decades. Their mission is service.
It's not a flashy ministry. It's not something that everybody would want to do, but it is something that somebody has to do.
I've come to find out that there is something special about the Hanschels that overflow to the people who work behind the scenes at the Great Commission Ministries and beyond. In a short space of time, it was evident to me that genuine love is rooted deeply.
I'm a part of Great Commission's Ministry on behalf of Faith House, and I came into the program and they assisted me when I needed help. So now I am here and putting in gratitude for my attitude and respect that God helping me, I want to help others.
Sometimes you could really tell if somebody needs something or not, but when you really know that that person really needs it and you are willing and in a position to help them, it really feels good. I really like being able to help.
Samuel Murray and Winston Ford are responsible for the organization's food pantry. Each day, they distribute an average of 12 grocery packages to those in need. But the needs don't stop there. The organization operates a clothing distribution center.
We don't count. We just let them go to the bin. Whatever they want, we allow them to carry it. When I see them leaving with a smile on their face, I say, well, he was a help to that person.
There's no greater fulfillment to me than being a catalyst for information and change through storytelling. What you've just seen is some of the stories I hope to tell through film.